Module 6. Creating a Successful Financial Plan. Embarking on the journey of entrepreneurship is akin to navigating the vast seas. A solid financial plan is your compass and map. Frank, an aspiring retail furniture store owner, stands at the helm, ready to chart his course. As he seeks a loan to unfurl his sails, a projected income statement, a crucial segment of his financial plan, becomes a beacon to potential investors and lenders. A financial plan, at its essence, is the art of balancing aspirations with reality, risks with rewards, and investments with returns. It's a dynamic tool that forecasts future financial results and assesses the financial health of a business. For small business management, the cornerstone lies in understanding and preparing basic financial statements, the balance sheet, the income statement, and the cash flow statement. Each serves as a window into the business's financial soul, revealing liquidity, profitability, and cash reserves. Now let's delve into the crux of financial statements through the lens of ratio analysis. Ratios distill complex financial information into simple indices, facilitating the interpretation of data. Key ratios include liquidity ratios, which measure the ability to meet short-term obligations, profitability ratios, which assess the ability to generate earnings, and solvency ratios, which evaluate long-term financial stability. But how do we project these figures into the future? Enter pro forma financial statements. These are hypothetical models that predict future financial performance based on certain assumptions. They are the sandbox where entrepreneurs like Frank can test different scenarios and their financial outcomes. For a burgeoning enterprise such as Frank's furniture store, a break-even analysis shines a light on the path to profitability. It calculates the sales volume at which total revenues equal total costs, the point where each additional sale contributes to profit. Let's illuminate these concepts with Frank's challenge. He seeks to weave a projected income statement to secure a loan, aiming for a profit beacon of $23,000. Using published statistics and a market survey forecasting sales of $620,000, we embark on a numerical odyssey. In the financial fabric of a retail business, the cost of goods sold, CGS, and operating expenses are the warp and weft that form the tapestry of profitability. Here, CGS is 60.3% of net sales, while operating expenses take up 36.4%. The gross profit margin is the lustrous thread, representing 39.7% of net sales. The quest begins by charting the net profit margin percentage, the ratio that measures how much of each dollar earned by the company is translated into profit. By subtracting the percentage of CGS and operating expenses from sales, we unveil the net profit margin. Sales, the vast ocean of revenue, account for 100%. From this, the CGS, akin to the trade winds, account for 60.3%. This leaves us with the gross profit margin, the calm waters, at 39.7%. Navigating further, we subtract the operating expenses, the currents at 36.4%, to dock at the net profit margin, the safe harbor, at 3.3%. If Frank's sales capture sales of $620,000, his net profit margin tells us that his net profit would be 3.3% of that amount. Yet, a miscalculation looms on the horizon. Frank has anchored his desired income not on actual sales of $620,000, but on an adjusted figure of $696,970, to ensure his $23,000 profit dream is not dashed upon the rocks. In dollar values, Frank's voyage is charted as follows. From the shores of sales at $696,970, he navigates through the CGS currents at $420,273 to discover the gross profit island at $276,697. Then, he sails through the operating expenses whirlpool at $253,697 to finally treasure a net profit of $23,000. Such is the voyage of creating a successful financial plan. It's a narrative of numbers, a tale of calculations, where every figure tells a story and every ratio sings a ballad of business health. Frank, with his financial map accurately charted, is now poised to set sail toward entrepreneurial success. Managing cash flow. In the bustling world of small businesses, the lifeblood that keeps the entrepreneurial heart pumping is not just the service provided or the products sold, but the management of cash flow. While a business like Caroline's hair salon in Connecticut thrives on the sheen of its scissors and the warmth of its hair dryers, beneath the surface, the true enabler of her salon's growth and shine is effective cash management. Cash flow, often mistaken as synonymous with profits, is fundamentally different. Profits are the financial returns after all expenses are accounted for, but cash is the actual liquidity in the business, the real-time money available to pay bills, buy supplies, and expand services. It's entirely possible for a business to be profitable on paper but struggle with cash flow. This discrepancy is where the art of cash management becomes critical to a small company's success. Creating a cash budget is a 5-step dance that ensures a business like Caroline's doesn't miss a beat. First, estimate the incoming cash for the coming period, considering all sources. This isn't just sales, it's any cash inflow. Second, predict the outflow, including all potential expenses. Third, balance the two to anticipate your ending cash position. Fourth, adjust the budget by revisiting estimates and aligning them with new information. Finally, monitor rigorously, comparing actual inflows and outflows with the budgeted amounts, and pivot as needed. These steps, when executed with precision, can help Caroline create a cash budget that will guide her decisions on investing surplus cash. The primary concern for Caroline, or any business owner in her position, should be ensuring safety and liquidity of the invested cash. It's paramount that this surplus isn't jeopardized by high-risk ventures and remains accessible, should the business need it for sudden expenses or opportunities. However, the surplus must also be industrious, much like the diligent employees that buzz around her salon. It should be invested in avenues that contribute to revenue generation or the salon's future earning potential. For Caroline, this might mean upgrading to more efficient salon equipment that reduces electricity costs, or introducing new services that are in high demand. Managing the big three of cash management, accounts receivable, accounts payable, and inventory, is also critical. For Caroline's salon, this translates to ensuring clients pay on time, negotiating favorable payment terms with suppliers, and maintaining an optimal stock of hair products and other supplies without over-investing in inventory. The techniques for avoiding a cash crunch are diverse, but they share a common goal: maintain liquidity. Caroline might consider short-term promotions to boost revenue during slow periods, keeping a line of credit for emergencies, or even restructuring payment terms with her clients and suppliers to align better with her cash flow cycle. Consider Caroline's situation. Her salon's growth is a testament to her acumen, but the real test lies ahead. Investing her surplus cash demands a careful approach. She needs to balance the safety and availability of funds with the need to fuel the salon's continued growth. By adhering to a meticulously crafted cash budget, managing the big three wisely, and employing savvy techniques to maintain liquidity, Caroline can ensure that the only cuts made in her salon are with scissors, not in her cash reserves. In essence, cash management for a small business is not just about counting cash, but making every dollar work effectively for the company's vision and needs. It's about foresight, strategy, and sometimes the courage to make decisions that might not offer instant gratification, but promise sustainability and growth in the long run. Caroline's journey is one of many in the small business realm, where the management of cash flow remains the silent champion behind every success story.